Hey, what's going on, you guys? I'm pretty sure you're not a normal person if you've never had a dream that made you just think to yourself, what the fuck was that? Well, today that's what we're going to be talking about. So, I had a dream. It might have been a year ago. Really, with dreams, you can't really actually tell how far along with that was. But it was a weird dream that I was in Walmart. And for some reason, growing up, I've always had a big fascination with snakes. And, the way they look, the way they move, interact, and it's not something. I'm not going to be one of those tatted up freaks working at parlor shops who fucking drink Red Bull and shit or mean to their wives. But I always have wanted a snake in my life, so I was thinking maybe that would be something one day. But anyways, so the story I was going to tell was I had a dream a while back ago that I was in Walmart, right? I was in Walmart just sitting there just fucking looking through like a toy aisle. Actually, no, it might not have been Walmart because, Walmart's not really that happy. But anyways, a fucking snake was inside the store in my dream. And the whole entire time I was sitting there thinking, what the fuck? Why is there a snake crawling under the aisles? And in my dream, you have everyone freaking the fuck out, running around, losing their absolute shit. And I'm the only one who's calm about it. And no joke, like fucking Harry Potter, I actually go up to the snake. Instead of talking in like Basilisk, I'm actually talking to it in a real voice. So I warn you here, this next story is not fabricated in the least bit. And so the next story I wanted to tell was we had a friend. I'm going to go ahead and keep his name under the radar, but we had a friend who he had got his license, but it took him a while to get his license because he wasn't really the best driver. His enemy was mailboxes, I guess you could say. He fucking loved running over those things. No, I'm joking. He didn't run over those because he wanted to. It was just kind of shit that just kept happening and happening, but that doesn't excuse his driving. But anyways, what I was getting at was we were out driving one time, and on public roads they're busy. They're always fucking busy. You got traffic going left and right, left and right, left, right, up, down, like a fucking Mario Brothers cheat code. But the thing was, this story actually happened before we even got to leave his neighborhood. Now, we're kind of on a half main road heading into his neighborhood once you take a left into the actual place he lives in. And we were getting in his car. We were going to go get McDonald's, or we were going to go somewhere. I forgot what it was. And so he goes swerving around the fucking corner, and this guy is in this car. He, like, not even his right away. He comes fucking swerving around the corner. I mean, just head on almost at us, and we almost fucking collide right then and there, and we haven't even left his neighborhood yet. We didn't even leave his neighborhood yet. It was going down that fucking fast. Like, give me a break. Now, I would be completely lying if I said the guy was totally fine with this, because he was really fucking pissed off, and he had every right to be, because his wife and the car turned out to be pregnant, and we almost fucking hit him. Now, to everything that he said was right, but it's the way people say it so harshly that could really fucking affect somebody. I mean, our friend was not good the rest of the day, the way he was screaming at him from the outside of the car. And our friend even said that he doesn't like to be screamed at, and I'm like in the same boat with him. Like, I have super fucking severe anxiety from the shit I've seen and done, and I really just think that, some people don't really need to be yelled at due to the shit that they're actually going through on the inside. But anyways, yeah, he got out of the car, and it's a short little stacked man. I mean, this guy has a fucking beard that was like red and everything, and he actually looked like a leprechaun, matter of fact. Like, I'm not even lying, dude. So this leprechaun dude gets out of the car and starts going up to our window and starts like shouting at him. I mean, just fucking screaming at our friend for doing what he did. And the thing is, I was sitting there in the passenger seat, and I was thinking to myself, holy shit, this guy's gonna pull a fucking gun out on us. And really, I didn't tell nobody this, but I really did think he was about to kill one of us. Primarily not the heart patient, but he was either gonna kill Brandon the Gaming Wolf, our friend, or me. I don't really think our friend Justin was in the car at that point. I'm not really sure actually. It's been a while since I've seen him, so I can't really tell you if he was in the story or not. But yeah, so this guy's fucking pissed off. He seemed like he was about to tear our faces off and fucking put it in between the bread on his sandwiches. He was super pissed off, and he had every right to. But I was really freaking out because of the fact that I was being yelled at too. Because once you're in a car with somebody, you're responsible for everyone in the car. So really, you can't blame him just because you're getting yelled at for something that you actually did, not everyone else in the car did. Now, the next story is actually going to involve our same friend, and what happened was, it was late one night, and I think what had happened, I think we were going back to his house. Either Brandon the Gaming Wolf had forgot something at his house, or we were getting something at my house, but we were out towards my place, and once we left the property, we were heading back on a side street. It wasn't like a dirt road path or whatever, kind of real sketchy redneck area. Some guy pulled out a gun thinking they're trying to bang his daughter or some shit. But anyways, we were on some kind of road going off towards his place. We were going back to his place to begin with. And what had happened was we had been probably, it may have been like when I was 16. I forgot when this happened, but yeah, he was driving, and it's kind of funny what happened. And it would have probably had to been a night during the summer or maybe spring where the temperature was just right. It wasn't muggy outside, and it wasn't making your fucking nipples look like swords because how cold it was. But it was a night where it was like kind of real calm outside. The crickets were chirping loudly no matter if you were in the car or not. I mean, we had tree and forest like lined up both sides of us. And we were kind of out there in the countryside heading back to his house. Now, he doesn't really live that far away from us, but it kind of has a weird venue from my house to his house and, you know, all of that shit. So we were both driving down this not so random country ass road, and we were heading back to his place, like I said, and it was smelling like smoke really bad. I mean, like heavy, like fucking wood burning smoke, and I really love that smell sometimes during that time of year. So actually, now I think about it, it might have been winter. I'm not really sure. But what had happened was we had been driving. I was tired. It was late at night, and I love the smell of the wood burning. So I had asked my friend to actually roll down the window so I can smell. And ever since a young age, I have been terrified of June bugs. Just how they look, how they fly, the way they sound, the way they fucking feel. When somebody kills them, it's just fucking nasty to begin with. But anyways, yeah. So we had rolled down the window, and lo and behold, a fucking June bug comes flying, bombarding his way into the car. And I'm sitting there freaking the fuck out. I'm kicking him. I'm getting him the hell out of the car. I'm swatting. I'm doing all this. And apparently the whole entire time we were swerving. But we didn't find out until what the next thing happened.